Hey y'all, it's Katie. Welcome back to From My Vanity. Today I thought it'd be fun to go through my travel makeup bag. Now at the time that I'm uploading this, I will have just gotten back from the trip that I took, but when I'm sitting down to record it, tomorrow I'm leaving on a trip and I'm going to be gone a week, and I really challenged myself because I'm trying to pack light for this trip because I'm going to have 2 kiddos and just me by myself. So I'm trying to pack light, and I told myself, like, Katie, just bring the makeup that you need. We're not going to do any kind of like creative makeup, no changing up my look. I'm just going to grab the basics, grab the bare necessities, and basically I'm going to use that for a week. So it'll kind of be a little challenge for me to only use like the same products for a whole week because I usually don't do that. I'm the type to change it up every day. But anyway, so I picked out a week's worth of makeup and it all fit nicely into this little Whoosh. It's from Whoosh Beauty and it is their travel makeup bag. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I can put it on the screen here, but it is a really nice like hard case. It also comes with like a strap, so you could basically put it over your shoulder like a purse if you need to tote it around. And it has a really nice zipper. I've already unzipped it just to make it easy. But yeah, I really like this case and I like the layout of it inside. But anyway, let's just get into it. So you open it like this. All right, so I raised you up a little bit, but anyway, this mirror actually kind of hooks into, there's little hooks and stuff to securely put it in the back here, and it lights up on the side here. There you go. So if you know, I don't know, we're going to a hotel or something, or a place where you weren't sure if you were going to get good lighting, this is fantastic. It also has these little straps so you can control like how far it tilts. You can also just remove this entirely. So if you can see back here, there's a little kind of like elastic bands. There's 3 of them back here. 1, 2, 3, and they just hook on 1, 2, 3. But anyway, you can take it out and use this as a little kickstand. So you can pop this open to use this as a kickstand, and then this also comes out. So once again, you can use that to determine the angle that you want your mirror to sit on. So it's really a really nice mirror. The only kind of constructive criticism I could give on this mirror is if there was a dimming option, or at least like maybe 2 or 3 different like strengths to the light, because it is fairly bright. So it's either very, very bright or nothing. So I wish it did have some kind of dimming ability to it, but if you need light, you've got light with this. So yeah, it just hooks on right back here, or you don't even need to take it at all. For this trip, since I'm gonna go see family, I'm not gonna need a mirror, so I'm just going to be leaving this at home. So anyway, it's gonna free up a little more space in here, which is good, but honestly, like you saw when I lifted it up, I fit everything comfortably in here with the mirror and was still able to zip it securely. So anyway, with all that said, let's go ahead and get into what I'm taking. All right, so I hope the lighting's okay. It's a super cloudy day, but anyway, yeah, they have these little ties to come up and kind of securely tie everything to here, and I just went ahead and stuck my, let me go ahead and untie this, but my palette of the week right here. I asked y'all on Instagram, I took a poll, and this was the one you guys said I should try using for a solid week, which honestly I'm really excited about because it's got more shades, a variety of shades, some pops of colors and stuff to play with. So I'm going to be using this for a whole week and I'm excited. The only con I would say is that there's no mirror and I am going on a trip, but honestly, like I said, that's okay. I'm going to be with family and I'll be able to have a nice big bathroom mirror, and then I'm going to bring a small travel mirror that has magnification for like when I'm doing my eyes and stuff, because I know a lot of people use mirrors in palettes to get ready. I've tried that before and I always hate it, so I'd rather bring like a little compact magnification mirror with me, which I have in here. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I can't use mirrors. It gets heavy for one, and then there's no magnification, so it doesn't help me. And yeah, I don't like using mirrors and palettes. But anyway, this is my palette for the week. And then you just open this like so. Oop, that one fell out. And you have everything. Let me scoot this down. But anyway, you have everything laid out. So this, another thing with this travel makeup bag is it's supposed to be so you could just open it up like this on your hotel room and have a nice big mirror with a light, and like this is your whole vanity on the go basically. And then when you're done, you just close it all back up, zip it up, and you can take it anywhere to get ready wherever you need to. So I really like that, the idea behind it. But anyway, this is what I've got going. And I actually just realized I forgot to pack this lipstick. This is the one I'm trying to pan in my current project panning challenge. So let me see, will it stick here? Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, so on both sides they have these little pads with suctions, and basically the idea is that you can take anything with a very flat surface, push down, and it's sticks onto it. Same with the other side. I have the Smashbox over there, and I really like that idea. Also, on the bottom of this little satchel here is a sticky pad, so you could also stick this satchel to it if you wanted to. So there's a lot of different varieties you can go with how you want to lay out your little travel vanity, but this is kind of what I decided to go with. Most of my stuff is in here, so let's go ahead and start there and just kind of share with you guys what I'm bringing on my trip. So it opens up just like this, and then you have this little baggie filled with everything you need. I like it because it's very decently sized, but you're still able to close it. So if you don't have many things, you can close it up really tightly. If you have a lot, it gets a bit bigger. So it's very nice. I really do like it. And like I said, there's a little sticky pad on the back, so you can affix it here. I like putting it underneath here though, just because these straps really hold it into place, because I really did put a ton in here. So let's see, I might as well just dump it all out because you guys can't really see anything in this black little bag. So yeah, like I said, a really decent size. I really like that. Anyway, I'm bringing my Bare Minerals Combo Control Milky Face Primer. I am so close to being done, and honestly, I'm a little scared that I'm gonna run out halfway through my trip, but it should last a week. I think I have about a week's worth left in here, and I mean, honestly, I feel like I've been saying that for weeks now, so we shall see. Maybe it'll still last me after I get back, or maybe I'll finish it 2 days into the trip and then I just won't have primer the rest of the time. But anyway, I'm bringing this. For foundation, I'm bringing my Bare Minerals Fresh Face Liquid Foundation. It's the made to fit kind that I got off of the Bare Minerals app. Really cool. I love the finish on this. It looks very natural. Nothing crazy coverage, but it looks very, I think it looks very fresh face and not too cakey. So this is the foundation I'm bringing. For concealer, I'm bringing this YSL All Hours Concealer. It's a decent concealer. I still like the Urban Decay All Nighter, but I'm wanting to finish it up since I have it open, and I feel like I've been using it a lot, so I'm going to bring it for this trip. As I said, I want to just kind of have comfortable makeup, I guess you could say, for my face makeup, and this one definitely is. Doesn't give a whole lot of coverage, but it does lighten. So my mascara of choice is the Flower Lash Warrior, and this is quickly turning into my holy grail. I absolutely love it. It's kind of a one and done mascara, and I can use this on my bottom lashes. The wand is a tiny bit large, but for the most part, I can get this on my bottom lashes without making a mess, and that is phenomenal. To set my brows, I'm bringing the Brow Gal, the Instant. It's a little light for me, but I feel like it kind of lightens my brows after my brow pencil darkens them, which we'll get to in a minute. But anyway, I only have 2 brow setters and kind of like brow mascaras, so this is one of them, and I really do like the tinting aspect. So some days if I don't feel like filling in my brows, I just use this and it's good to go. So that's why I wanted to bring this one. And then for blush, I chose this one from Glow Minerals. It's in Rosebud, and mainly because it's so tiny and thin and compact, it makes it very easy for travel, but I really do like the color. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's just a really pretty everyday easy blush, and super tiny and sleek and perfect for travel. For my lip balm, I'm going to be taking this Sweet Peach, the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Lip Oil, or Lip Gloss, blah, blah, blah. That's such a mouthful. Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in Papa Don't Peach. I feel like this is getting a little old. I got it when it first launched, so I feel like I should get to using this up. So I'm going to be taking this kind of like when I don't feel like wearing lipstick or anything. I can still put this. It gives me a tiny bit of color, and it gives me some oil benefits. So. And then for liquid lipsticks, I'm taking this one from Sephora. It's their Creamy Lip Stain, and this is in the shade 23. It's just a really dark nude, so if I feel like wearing a liquid lipstick, this will be the one. So that is everything in here, and I just stick it under here to kind of keep it just a little bit tighter and more secure to the container, and there, it's set. So then this one, this is not affixed or like have any kind of way of keeping it stuck here, so keep that in mind, but I don't mind it. But this is also great for like the long skinny stuff, so my pencils and whatnot. My eyelid primer for the week is the CoverGirl Lid Lockup Primer. I'm starting to get a little low on this, but I want to take the It Cosmetics Superhero Liner. I really do like this. It gives more of a matte finish than most of my like kind of liquid liner pens, and it has the bristle tip instead of the felt tip, which I love, so taking this. I'm also taking this Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Fishnet. It is just a black gel liner. And then I am taking this Winky Lux. I think it's called the Unibrow. As you can see, pretty much all the decoration has gone off or like rubbed off of it. But this is all I have left. And I kind of feel like I'm going to run out of it, but that's okay. We're going to use it up. I've been trying to use this up for so long. I'm so close. I want to take it and finish it up. But yeah, I'm so excited that I'm so close to being done with it. All right, so those are the 2 things in the bag. And all I have left is pretty much what you see. Like I said, I'm trying trying to take the bare minimum on this trip. And maybe for some people this is a lot, but for me, this is the bare minimum. Okay, so let's just kind of go through here. As I said, I'm taking the Katy Kat Matte Lipstick in Sphinx for my kind of lipstick choice. I'm also taking the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I like these type of translucent setting powders for setting under my eye specifically. And then this is the mirror for doing like my eyeshadow when I really want to get close up. I got this as a freebie from Sephora. I don't even know. I think when I bought a gift card. They're not the easiest to open, but I love that. Let me try not to blind you. This side is normal and this side is like 5 times, I think. I think it's just 5 times. Maybe it's 10 times. I don't know. It's magnified, so I like this side for doing my eyeshadow. I'm also taking the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder in, what shade is this? Classic Ivory. I'm still testing this out, but I really like this. I've used this both to set my foundation and also just as a powder foundation, and I think I like it both ways, but I want to keep using it. And then last up for highlighter, I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I really haven't had a lot of experience with this, even though I feel like I've owned it for a good while. So I'm going to take it and that's all I'm going to use for a week. But yeah, everyone always talks about how beautiful it is. And I've tried it before and I think it is also pretty, but it is more of a natural one. So I chose this one to take with me when I go home to family because I really don't care to have like blinding highlights when I'm just spending time with family. And then last but certainly not least, if you know me, I love my contour. I have my little, what is this even called? I think it's like this 1, 2, 3 contour palette. I forget what it's called. But it's the contour palette from Smashbox. I really love this trio. This isn't my favorite for setting my under eyes, but I have used it to kind of set places around my face, like if I am covering a pimple or something, and then I want to set that concealer very well. I've used this before and it's fine, but I just feel like it's a bit too thick, I think, under my eyes. I don't know, something about it, I never really enjoy it. But these two I absolutely love. This is like my favorite cool tone kind of contour shade, and then this is a fantastic bronzer to warm up my face. And yeah, that is it. That is all I'm taking for this trip. We shall see if I regret this or not. I will say that they have to be rather large for this suction thing to work properly. Like I don't really have too much issue with the Smashbox and this hanging on to it, but I feel like the Essence All About Matte comes off every now and then. I'm not really sure why, maybe because it's really dirty, but this one I feel like the suction kind of loosens after a while. I don't know, just something to keep in mind. You know, also keep in mind like this has rounded edges right here, so I think that's why it has a hard time really holding on to the stick. But for the most part, if they're big enough, the suction stays relatively well. So anyway, to close it on up, there's one side. Try not to bump the camera. There's the other side. We'll put this right here. But yeah, and that's it. And like I said, if you wanted to do the mirror, you could put that in there too, but I'm not going to be taking it with me just for one less thing to have to worry about. And then it just zips on up. And there you go. That is the Whoosh Beauty travel makeup bag. Travel makeup station, I forget what they call it, but yeah, this is really nice and this is what I'm going to be taking with me. So, oh yeah, I was going to also show you the brushes I'm taking. So really quickly, this is the little travel container that I take to store my brushes in. I got this off of the Morphe website and I honestly think this is my favorite thing I've ever purchased from Morphe. I just love how it opens up and it's like all right there, easy for me to search for my brushes. But at the same time, like I'm done and it's closed up and the magnetic closure is really strong, so it's really secure. It doesn't open up and it's a nice big square, so it gives you plenty of room for brushes. Anyway, so here's a quick look at all my brushes. I'm taking the Morphe sponge just because it's $7, so if it gets destroyed or if I lose it, I won't be heartbroken. It's already got a little nick in it, which is kind of disappointing because I've only, I don't know, washed it a handful of times, but that's the one I'm taking. Also, just in case I feel like doing my foundation with a brush, I have the Smashbox full coverage foundation brush. I really like this brush. And then for blending out my under eyes with just a brush, if I don't want to use a sponge, I have the F79 brush, my favorite brush to blend out my concealer under my eyes. And then to set my foundation under the eyes, I'm trying this Stilazzi Tapered Cheek S510 brush. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Stilazzi, so as you'll see, I picked a lot of their brushes to try on this trip, so I'm gonna use this one for setting my under eyes. Then to set my face, I'm going to use this one from Real Techniques. It is the Instapop face brush. I really like it. I think I mentioned this in a favorites not too long ago. Highly recommend. For contour and bronzing, this is for contour. It is the contour brush from Real Techniques. And then for bronzing, I really enjoy the Multitask brush. For blush, I have the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe French Bouquet Blush number 4. right here. Really fancy brush, but it also does a really nice job. I really have been enjoying it for blush. And then for highlight, I also have the Stilazzi Strobe L307 brush, much more dense, and I've been enjoying it for highlighting. And then last up are just all my eye brushes, and I can already admit that I'm taking too many, but this is as many as I could get it cut down to without like stressing over it. Anyway, this brush is really great for setting all over my eyes, like to set my primer. It's the L224 large fluffy brush. Then for blending a shadow into the crease, I have the Crease Blender L215 brush, and then for more precise, I have the Precision Crease Blender L216 brush. They both are just really large and fluffy, and that's what I like. Then for more work in the outer corner, like with matte, dark matte shades to kind of pack it right into the outer corner. They're both from Stilazzi. Again, all these are from Stilazzi, but I have the large pointed crease brush, the L218 brush right here, and then the Color Blend L211 brush. For packing color onto the lid, like shimmers and stuff, these are both the same brush. I didn't realize they were both the same until I opened them, and honestly, I don't mind having a lot of brushes just for the packing onto the lid. I have the L221, the small shadow brush. I really do like this brush. I also have this Stilazzi Flat Concealer S500 brush. I like it for really packing on the color onto the lid as well. I have this Pencil L221 brush for kind of blending out the lower lash line. And then I have this Mini Definer S206 brush that's great for smudging precisely, like very precisely on the lower lash line, or even putting a shimmer shadow in my inner corner. I'm bringing the Angle L205 brush if I want to do a cut crease. I've used this several times for a cut crease, and I really like how tiny, thin, and easy it is to get that cut crease. And then the last two are my bonus brushes to make me feel better about not taking so many brushes. I have the Flat Dome Shader L210 brush. I can use this in the outer corner. I can use this to smudge on the lower lash line, what have you. And then I also am bringing the Mini Crease Fluffy Brush L217 brush. This is great for like more detailed work in the crease, or if I'm wanting to place a certain color somewhere specifically in the crease. This little tiny brush is perfect for that, and yeah, I'm bringing that. So yeah, there you have it. Those are all the brushes I'm bringing, and my little sponge. I honestly usually just kind of shake them all down and then put the sponge up there and then close her up. So yeah. Those are the brushes. You already saw my makeup. That's everything I am taking on my trip. So yeah, that is everything I'm going to be taking on this trip. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, that about does it for this video. I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye guys.